Crypto had been starting off the year on a little bit better note. It was up 5% month to date, but losing more than 2% in this big rally after that big rally yesterday today. Fintech players Circle and Coinbase, they're up about 6 and 11% respectively. But again, we're trimming those gains. My next guest is betting big on those two names in particular, as he thinks crypto will rebound and says the so-called death of crypto was greatly exaggerated. Let's bring in Andrew Jeffery. He's William Blair's fintech equity analyst. Andrew, I love how it's changing in real time. Like literally as the afternoon is playing out, we're going from some gains to some more, we're almost back to unch on the year. What do you think is really going on beneath the surface?
Hi, Kelly. Thanks for having me. I think that what you're seeing in Bitcoin primarily is just the action of an immature asset, right? And this is an asset that is only about $1.9 trillion in market cap. Roughly a third of the total supply is controlled by a very small number of wallets, only about 2 million wallets. And I think the most recent buyers, namely retail in ETFs, are probably the weakest hands. And so I think downdrafts sort of become self-fulfilling. And what you're seeing is a risk-off environment, which I think is ultimately transitory, because I see Bitcoin over time being a true store of value and supplanting gold in a lot of respects, certainly approaching gold's market cap, which is 15 times higher than Bitcoin.
Right. Now, respectfully, I have heard many of these arguments for a long time now, and for a long time they worked, right? Once the market knows those arguments, the arguments aren't new, they don't change, but Bitcoin kind of becomes old news, right? Even today, our reporter Mackenzie Sagalos was talking about how Ripple's now like the hot, the cool thing. So I just wonder if everything you said can be true, but that doesn't necessarily mean that Bitcoin itself remains the big chase, And I think the longer that it kind of just hovers around here, the less interested people seem to be in kind of chasing it and trying to push it to the upside, other than the Bitcoin treasury companies, but that's a different story.
Yeah, I mean, I think that price in the short term is certainly driven by investor psychology. If you look over the last decade, Bitcoin's been the best performing asset in the world. So I think you have to zoom out a little bit and keep perspective. I think it's going to be virtually impossible for the crypto ecosystem as a whole to make sustained gains without Bitcoin leading the way.
Why? I would almost argue the opposite. It seems to me that now that people understand, when you have Jamie Dimon talking about, this infrastructure is an enhancement, right? It helps the whole financial system. It's becoming the whole financial system. Again, that's kind of an uninteresting Bitcoin play.
Well, I don't think that Bitcoin is necessarily the payments vehicle, right? I think that's where stable coins come in, and USDC is the play, and that's why we're so bullish on Circle. But I think Bitcoin is a much more fungible, lower cost alternative to gold, and ultimately a hedge against the demise of fiat economies, right? And I think that's long been the bull case in crypto and in Bitcoin in particular. And I think it continues to be. It's a hedge. I mean, gold has been a wonderful asset over the last couple of years. Bitcoin has been a relative laggard. And I think over time, Bitcoin and all the merits of Bitcoin, including lower carrying costs, constrained supply, and so forth, will make it more desirable.
Yeah, we are showing Circle.
Take time.